Hello everyone. So I have some things to talk about in this video. Specifically, if we're gonna be getting a new Sonic remaster, like of a new game. Well, not a new game, but like a remaster of an old game brought to modern hardware. So I've seen people talking about this, thinking, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be getting Sonic Unleashed as a remaster, or maybe they'd finally remaster the adventure games." Well, no. I don't think that would work good for them. I personally think that they'd be better doing another game that didn't do so well. For example, I would love to see a Secret Rings remaster, or maybe even a Black Knight remaster, because that was a fun game. But also, it with Sega with remasters, it's kind of conflicted because sometimes they could do something kind of weird. Like for example, uh, Sonic X Shadow Generations. I personally didn't think Sonic Generations needed a remaster. I think it just personally needed just a port, just a PlayStation and Switch. But they remastered it, and it's kind of cool. I mean, it's the most modern version of the game that I use personally. It's a good port. But yeah. Anyways, uh, like, and for another example, Sonic Colors Ultimate. It really didn't need a remaster. Well, it actually kind of did, but they fumbled it so hard. Like it was just bad. It was just bad, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna get into the scale of this because that'd be filler. But oh my god, if if we were, I could talk about Colors Ultimate and all the bugs and problems it had, and we'd be here all day. But what I'm here to talk about now, uh, is that if they do a remaster, what is a remaster I would want to see? Because I have a few in mind that I'd want to see, personally, in my own opinion, that I think would work good for a remaster. I look like to be fair, Sega only does like the games that do well for remasters. Like for example, Sonic Generations that did very well. It was very well received by the critics. So they clearly do that. So that's why they made a remaster of that. But they also included signed content. So that way, people didn't feel like they were getting sold on a Sonic Generations remaster that cost it $50. But yeah, uh, here I have some lists of remasters I'd want to see. So let me share those with you all today. And okay, let's start with number one. Number one, Sonic and the Secret Rings. No, a lot of people might disagree with me and say, "Oh yeah, we have Project Reignition, so we don't need a Secret Rings remaster." But there's one problem with that. It's only on PC. And Secret Rings is kind of an underrated gem when you play it. Like, sure, like the motion controls suck, and it's an auto run game. But like, for example, Project Reignition proves that this game could be good. Like, it proved that somehow. And like, I really enjoyed Project Reignition. It was very fun. I really enjoyed that game. So with that said, maybe Sega takes some work. I mean, Sega clearly knows when like fans make games. Like they don't have a problem with it. They don't have a problem with mods either. So like, I'm pretty sure word would have gone around somehow about Project Reignition. So I think Sega learns from this because Sonic and Secret Rings is a fun game. It's just a fun game. I like most people didn't like it. Most people say, "Oh yeah, this is a bad game. I don't like this." I think it's fun. This is a fun game. You cannot tell me otherwise. Like most people only say, "Oh yeah, this is the bad game." Do you want to know why they say that? Because they haven't played it. They just assume from others' opinions that Sonic and the Secret Rings is a bad game. And also, it was released on the Wii, and the Wii was a great console, but it was also underpowered. And its main gimmick was motion controls, so they had to make it work somehow. And Secret Rings was what they got out of that, and it's fun. I generally like it. It's fun when you play it. But yeah. So I would want a Secret Rings remaster personally, and don't make it a Nintendo exclusive. Trust me, don't, cause then that just wouldn't be fair to the rest of the industry. Like that'd just be wrong. But yeah, I want a Secret Rings remaster. I think it'd be fun. It'd be a cool idea. As a matter of fact, they could even like with the multiplayer features. They could even incorporate like new game modes or like new characters to play as. Because like whenever these make these remasters, they always like include extra content. For example, Sonic X Shadow Generations. The second part of the title is literally a new add-on and a new game. Sonic Colors Ultimate. You got Rival Rush and new cosmetics. I don't really want to talk about Colors Ultimate. It sucks, but yeah. Anyways, I want to see a Secret Rings remaster. On to number two. Remaster number two. Sonic and the Black Knight. It's a fun game. Now, I know I can't glaze this one as much because it's already a great game. I could. I mean, it's a great game. It doesn't have any ports though. Like for example, Project Reignition, Unleashed Recompiled. Like the only way you can play this on PC is through the Dolphin emulator. And don't get me wrong, it runs this game perfectly. But other than that, this was also exclusive to the Wii. Now, it made some improvements from Secret Rings. Like, for example, it's no longer an auto runner, and the controls aren't hot garbage. And you don't need to buy accessories. That way you can make improvements on how you play the game. But yeah, I want to see a Black Knight remaster, and Black Knight is already a great game. Like it's just a good game. I really enjoy Black Knight. So yeah, why I would want a Black Knight remaster again? Not a lot of people have played it, and it's an underrated gem. Like people say, "Oh yeah, Sonic with a sword. That's edgy. That's not cool." No, they're wrong. Black Knight is a good game. Again, people base how they feel about these games off others' opinions because they haven't played the game. They need their own opinion. For example, if you like Forces, good, congratulations, you like Forces. Not a lot of people would agree with you, but congratulations, you like Forces. I'm happy for you. But yeah, Black Knight, very fun game. Would recommend playing. But yeah, remaster needed for me, please. And Sega, please don't bubble this. Don't make it Nintendo exclusive if you ever do make this. But yeah, uh, that's remaster number two that I want. I only have a couple more left. But let me share you with them. Now let's go on to remaster number three. Okay, remaster number three, Sonic Heroes. Now this is a controversial. I know not a lot of people like Heroes. Most people actually despise it. Like not a lot of people like Heroes. I am one of the few people who like Heroes. It is actually my favorite Sonic game. You can sue me all you want. That won't make a difference. But yeah, I want a Heroes remaster. Uh, here's a reason. It's unwasted potential. Like Heroes was trying to be something big, and I really appreciate that. Like it had so many ideas, so many playable characters, but it just didn't work out in concept. It's a fun game. Not a lot of people see it as a fun game because it's buggy, messy, was rushed, all that stuff. But it's a fun game deep down, and I want to see a remaster of it. It's a fun game. I can't, and yeah, I can't understand why so many people have hate for this game. I mean, I can see why, but like but again, they base their opinions off of others' opinions because do you want to know why? because they haven't played the game for themselves. If they played the game for themselves, they can speak of their own opinions. You can love Heroes, you can hate Heroes. I don't mind. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. But personally, I love this game, and I'd love to see a Heroes remaster. So Sega, please make it happen. Uh, but please, do us all a favor and just add infinite lives, because trust me, the death pits and amount of ways you would die in this game are crazy. So you might actually want to have infinite lives here. I don't. I mean, like, I'm just giving advice if they do make this. But yeah, it's fun. Now I only have one more remaster that I'd want to see from Sega, and it's this is another controversial one. So just get ready to yell at me, okay? Let's go on to the last one. Okay, the last remaster I'd want to see is Sonic Lost World. Yeah, you can yell and scream at me all you want in the comments. But I know. But let me give you some reasons. Uh, One, I just enjoy this game. It's like a fun game at heart. I would even prefer this over Heroes. Well, no, I wouldn't. But like, I prefer this over like Sonic Adventure, cause it's a fun game at heart. It's just cool. I think it's fun. I know people will say it's a jiggery on scattered mess and they don't like it, but I've said it before and I'll say it again for the fourth time. They base their opinions off of others' opinions and they haven't played if they haven't played the game, because they just assume that their opinion's correct. Oh yeah, because this influencer doesn't like this game means I don't like it either. Yeah. You need to play it for yourself. Okay, I'm just saying that. Now, there are many many downsides to this game. I just enjoy this game. I just think it's fun. And why do I think it's fun? Because uh oh yeah, I can't really think of anything right now, but my main reason is because it just tries to be something new. Like, for example, after Unleashed, like they stick with the boost formula with Colors. Colors was well received. So they made Generations. Generations was well received. They tried something new for this. Lost World, it did bad. Most people say it. That's why they switched back to boost, because Lost World did bad. Uh, yeah, I think mainly, yeah. But just remember, we had Sonic Boom after this, so you guys can't be talking. But yeah, Lost World is fun. It had two separate versions. Even wondering which one I would want a remaster of. I'm pretty sure you can tell by the gameplay. I'd want the Wii U version or the PC version, not the 3DS version, because who would want to play the 3DS version over a 3D platformer? But yeah, this I think this could work well if they try something with it. I mean, to be fair, they kind of copy Mario Galaxy with this. I like Lost World though, so yeah. Most people say they'd rather play Galaxy, but I just like this game. So yeah, those are the remasters I'd want of Sonic games that not a lot of people love. Anyways, tell me your thoughts in the comments if you see this, and tell me which ones you like or which ones you. Sorry about the outbreak there. YouTube likes giving these YouTubers money. But yeah, tell me which games you would want to see, like which remasters you would want, and tell me which ones you agree with or which ones you don't agree with. Give me reasons. I wanted to I want to talk to you guys. Okay, and that's gonna suit it for this video. Oh yeah, also voice reveal. This is what I sound like. Yay. Okay, I will be leaving you guys with this now. I know it probably wasn't worth the wait. I'm sorry, but this is what I had with. I don't have any other video ideas. Next video I'm gonna be yapping about SSS. So have fun. Bye.